Next, we have the simps. The definition of a simp is a man who submits to a woman. Church is conducted generally on women's terms. Life is generally lived on their women's terms. The house is decorated how she wants it. They live where she wants. He works as much as she wants. The simps are men that generally do not know how women work. They generally are naive men that have only been with a couple of women. These men are encouraged to buckle up and marry the born-again virgins. It is phrased as their duty. They must step up to the plate. These are the men that brag that their wives made them jump through a bunch of hoops to be with them. The pimps are aware that women who like you do not make you jump through hoops to be with you, and are laughing at these simps that are wifing them up. These men tend to use self-deprecating humor and put their wives on a pedestal. And the problem is, you get in these churches, they encourage young women to choose simps that they will never be attracted to. And then the second a pimp comes along, the woman cheats.
Pearl's always cooking. So she addresses like a couple things in that clip right there. For one, dating women in the church. And I know this is controversial, and I'm gonna probably do a whole video just specifically on this. Dating women in the church does not really give you the positive results that you think it does.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Are you serious?
Many of these women, like she said, they're born-again virgins. They still have a lot of trauma. A lot of times they're very alpha women with a lot of masculine energy. If you look at a lot of the relationships where men are dating women in the church, the women is pretty much wearing the pants in those relationships. They're not really submissive anymore, the women in the church. Yeah, well, I'm gonna do a whole other video on that specifically. And I know it's probably gonna rub a lot of people wrong, especially Christians. Look, I am a Christian, okay? And I get it. But the thing is, these are the things that we're seeing from experience, and we're only talking about our experiences. So something else that she addresses, she starts explaining what simps are, okay? And look, a simp is just a term for a man who's in a relationship with a woman. He plays more of the submissive role in that relationship. And like you mentioned in the video, the thing is, me personally, I know from experience that if I've dated someone that truly liked me, the lengths that they would go to be with me, rather than the lengths that I would go to be with them. You understand? If a woman truly likes a man, she will pretty much abandon her whole schedule and try to get in where she can fit in on the man's schedule and meet him on his terms rather than on her terms. And me personally, that's the only kind of relationship that I'll be in. That's the only kind of relationship that I'm willing to be in.